Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're having a good one. We at Altcoin Buzz are always looking for new low market cap projects that have at least high potential growth. We've covered this in the past on the website. You may have seen this right up top 8 micro cap altcoins that we've reviewed. They include some names such as Sharing, Telor, SafeX. We're going to look at a few others today. Specifically, we're looking at 5 low market cap coins with a lot of potential. So obviously these projects are risky and have low liquidity, at least at the moment. So this is by no means an indication that you should be buying. This is not financial advice. We never give out financial advice, as you guys know. As always, we are not sponsored or paid for by any of these projects. And if we are, we disclose that. If we hold some stake in, whatever degree in these projects, we're going to alert you to that as well. So we're going to disclose if we hold any of these coins when we talk about them later in the video for full transparency. Also, this is not financial advice. I mentioned it once. I'll mention it again by any means. Just short reviews on some interesting projects we have found and which we find interesting. So for reference, here's our previous microcap coin list that we're going through now. It's a bit of a longer article and very detailed. If you've not read up on these 8 projects, we think you should. These represent some of the best performers. Names like I mentioned, Sharing SHR, which has gone from about 22 Satoshis to an unbelievable 428 in a rather short span of time. So that's in excess of 20 times gains. This cannot really be considered a low market cap coin anymore. So you can find reviews on these projects and others here. Our list is going to be included in the description below. You'll see it here, but let's move on to today's top 5. Okay, we're starting out our list with number 1, xDai, ticker stake, STAKE. xDai is a solution that can be an immediate fix to the existing Ethereum payment adoption problem. Now, it just so happens that this project is up 15.1% on the day. We're really not going to pay any heed or attention to some of these micro trends. These are really kind of long-term picks that we're looking at, that we're going to keep looking at in the weeks and months and potentially, we hope, years ahead. Again, this is a small project for now. We're not chasing daily gains rather. So stablecoins are growing more than DeFi and much more transactions and much more money in them. We need to really open our eyes and differentiate between payments and incentives. So a couple of points here to break down. Number 1, the problem of payment in Bitcoin and Ethereum and other base layer coins. There is inconsistent value, and this is due to volatility, inconsistent fees, as you guys know, due to network and transfers. And number 2, we also have problems in terms of payments in stablecoins, inconsistent fees in another currency like Ethereum, for example, which makes it hard to really scale and be used without 2 currencies, one for the payment, i.e. the stablecoin, and one for the fees associated with ETH. And number 3, lastly, problems of payment in tokens, that there is inconsistent fees, inconsistent values, fees in another currency. So we can't really have mass adoption like this. Therefore, first we need to make payments simple in crypto to ease the masses into the space. So talking of stablecoins, DAI used to be the most decentralized stablecoin, and it's still the most decentralized one, but less than before. Some of those margins are shrinking, but it's also more stable than before with its assets backing by USDC. USDC is the most reliant stablecoin, and it's as good as a US federal bank bond, which says a lot, hopefully. Also, it is made by Circle and Coinbase, who are of the most regulated and compliant brands in crypto, at least in our opinion. So xDai scales DAI into something much more usable. Let's take a look at their website here. You can check that out at xdaichain.com. So how does xDai work? Well, the xDai blockchain is a sidechain of the Ethereum blockchain. It has the same properties as Ethereum, but plans to work on a different consensus algorithm, specifically permissionless delegated proof of stake based consensus with public POS DAO. So why does xDai matter? Well, it matters for a couple of different reasons. Number 1 being scaling. xDai scales Ethereum. The governance token, which is stake, is built on the ERC 677 standard. xDai also matters because stability and decentralization are going to be increasingly important considerations going forward. The token is is pegged to DAI, hence it is as decentralized as DAI. xDai also matters because for reason number 3, no Ethereum gas fees. xDai is the simple token for transactions and gas fees. This is important as this removes the dependency on Ethereum, and it's also fast and cheap. Fast transactions, about 5 times is the transaction time, and low transaction fees, 500 TX for about a penny or so. DAI also features 2-token architecture. xDai is the stablecoin, and that's used for transactions, payments, and fees. And stake, STAKE, is the governance token, which is used to protect chain consensus. So validators commit a large amount of stake into a contract. Successful validations result in additional stake as rewards, and smaller community members can delegate their stake to validators. Some competitors, as you have likely surmised, include Ethereum scaling solutions like Dragon Chain, Matic Network, Solana, Starkware, etc. Kind of in that category of projects. As far as latest news and updates, the Great Reddit Scaling Bake-Off is underway. xDai is currently participating in the Great Reddit Scaling Bake-Off. It is a competition of Ethereum scaling technologies that can handle Reddit's scale. You can check out their submission on Reddit on the website. We'll link to that below. A load testing result is given below. And here's what we're referencing specifically, the load testing statistics from the 16th of July with an approximate 4-hour window. Easy Staking is the staking platform for xDai. QuantStamp is currently auditing the code, and once completed, plans will be disclosed. Collateral in the Unit protocol, a new decentralized borrowing protocol called Unit Protocol, which is not yet live, has accepted xDai as collateral for stablecoin loans. So here's the question. Does Altcoin Buzz or the team, more broadly speaking, own any stake? Yes, we do have a small position in some stake since May of this year, so May of 2020. NOIA is project number 2 on our list here on our countdown of the 5 high potential altcoins. Ticker for NOIA is NOIA. It's an enterprise solution and provides a scaling software as a service solution that runs on top of the public internet. Its powerful features include network path optimization. Okay, so here NOIA's distributed autonomous routing protocol in combination with blockchain tech connects user devices, companies, ISPs, data centers, and applications via the best possible paths across the public internet. It helps users bypass any traffic congestion along the way. It's also powerful in that its features include encryption. It provides end-to-end encryption on every connection to ensure maximum security and anonymity during every session you get online. And finally, analytics. It provides network visibility, control, and analytics all in one software stack. Here are some important numbers for NOIA, whose website we are currently on. 41 high-capacity data center locations and 10,000 plus globally dispersed community nodes. They have some interesting partners lined up as well, including Microsoft, Oracle for startups, RampRate, and Invictus. Let's talk about the token for just a second. So NOIA, N-O-I-A, is a utility token. It's used for services and applications and is built on the programmable internet backbone. It represents a unit of transport within the network. Transit points are nodes that relay traffic serving applications, and services running on NOIA network backbone are remunerated with NOIA token proportionally to each of their contribution levels. So companies can use the programmable internet backbone as a service and pay for the traffic used, and people can speed up personal internet connections. Stable connections, static latency, higher FPS, gaming, and streaming, for example, are some major applications that come to mind. When it comes to their competitors, we can name a couple here. Dfinity, however, it is to be noted that Dfinity is an open source solution, whereas NOIA is a scaling as a service solution. Here's some of the latest news that is out there that you may have heard about. NOIA platform is now 85% finished. The team is currently improving the back-end aspects of the technology, and the current focus is to prepare the NOIA agent for launch in cloud provider marketplaces and creating virtual machine images for single-click deployments. Proof of concepts. The main areas NOIA is getting the most traction are Internet of Things edge device connectivity, cloud application services connectivity, and multi-cloud hybrid cloud deployments. Okay, so does Altcoin Buzz, any of our team for that matter, own NOIA? Yes, we do have a small position in NOIA from just a few weeks ago, actually, June of 2020. At number 3 on our list is Safe Haven, ticker SHA. They are building financial asset management and inheritance solutions on the blockchain. It's a decentralized B2B2C platform that supports companies and blockchain projects, adding their expansion within the verticals. They have a few different product lines. So they offer asset management, such as wallets, masternode solutions, pooling services, and inheritance solutions. That's kind of one of, I'd suppose, the 3 legs on the tripod of product lines that they offer. The second is financial technologies. Fintech solutions such as the shared distribution protocol. This technology allows us to encrypt and distribute digital asset shares between shareholders and family members. And finally, they offer as a product line product inheritance. So custom products such as hardware ledgers with a focus on securing digital assets. Here we are on the Safe Haven website. Some of their different products now include at number 1, Inherity, which is their flagship product. It provides the management, protection, and distribution of digital assets to designated shareholders. Family Circle makes assets inheritable to your family and loved ones. Investment Circle creates a fund between stakeholders, friends, and maybe business partners while keeping full control. Business Continuity Plan is something that allows for assets to be inheritable in the corporate world, and Safe Haven Vault is something where you can upload photos, documents, and other files that can be made inheritable. Another product class for them is SafeKey, which is the passwordless future of authentication. Safe ID is what provides users a one-time registration to be used across all Safe Haven and Safe Tech platforms. And finally, the Block is the first communal funding turnkey solution on the VeChain Thor blockchain. Okay, Safe Haven does have some competitors out there, and we can discuss what those are. Some of the competitors out there that are providing at least partial solutions include Ledger, Trezor, Remy, some of the wallet companies, for example. But, I say partial solution because no competitor is really providing integrated security solutions. They're not addressing, I suppose, the opportunity in the same way Safe Haven is. So in a sense, it can be argued that they don't really have any competitors that are doing it to the extent that they are. They've been in the news recently as well. Most of the Safe Haven products and tech solutions are in their beta version and will be opened to the community soon. Developers, entrepreneurs, inheritance, trust professionals, and existing financial services companies in the long run, of course. Inherity. Safe Haven is making final adjustments on the front end, and developers are now linking the code from the beta to the community edition. There is no hard launch date yet. Congruity is another DeFi solution for escrow services, and this project is still in the market research stage, but it is being developed. And finally, ERC20 compatible. In the long term, Safe Haven solutions will be ERC20 compatible. Currently, these are linked right now to VET, to VeChain. So finally, does Altcoin Buzz own any SHA? Quite transparently and quite candidly, yes, we have held an average position really since December of 2018. Right now, guys, sponsorship helps cover production, research, and website hosting costs. So let's take a quick word from today's sponsor.
BlockFi provides wealth management products for crypto investors. By creating an account with BlockFi and depositing your cryptocurrency, you can earn up to 8.6% APY on your holding. As you see, I deposited $2,139 a couple days ago, and now I have already accrued $0.48. And this is paid out every month. All you have to do is sign up, fulfill the basic KYC requirements, and deposit your cryptocurrencies onto the BlockFi interest account. There is no minimum amount required, and you will start earning compounded interest every month. The interest is paid out in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and a range of stablecoins. BlockFi's primary custodian is Gemini, which is a highly regulated and respected exchange. Finally, BlockFi is backed by a number of institutional investors, including Thiel's Valor Ventures, Coinbase, and Winklevoss Capital. Start earning interest today with BlockFi by signing up using our link in the description. And now back to Matty.
At number 4 on the list, we have Fuse Network Token, ticker Fuse, F-U-S-E. They happen to be up 14.5% on the day. But again, we're not interested. We're not interested in any micro performance. We're not day trading Fuse. We're interested in the project and its ideas over the course of the long term. It's got a lot of future potential. At least we think so. However, this has to be pointed out. Before we really discuss Fuse in detail, you have to note that even though Fuse token is listed here on CoinGecko.com, the supply is very very small and has very few validators. So ideally, it's not a time to buy Fuse, at least till they distribute or sell the tokens in the next few months. That, again, is not financial advice, but that's how we would approach it subjectively. So it's a very exciting project to watch. That is absolutely the case. But we recommend maybe not buying it at the moment until some of these details here are fleshed out. As you can see, there is some missing data here. Okay, but let's talk about the project and what they're trying to accomplish now. The Fuse network is designed to be a very low-cost alternative to traditional cash or even cashless payments. It focuses on community currencies and aims to power local economies. So Fuse will enable day-to-day mobile payments from any person with a phone. Moving money on Fuse costs a fixed fee up to 1 cent. That's the maximum, up to 1 penny per transactions. Fuse lets a user mint his own branded token for a company or community, and Fuse is designed a plug-and-play economy where local communities can add plugins to develop their economies. So how does the network exactly work? Well, the Fuse network is a permissionless and borderless public ledger designed for easy integration of everyday payments. It's anchored to Ethereum using a bridge, a POA, which allows any token to freely move between Ethereum and the Fuse chain. A token is minted on Ethereum and then moved over a custom build bridge to the Fuse chain. The network is operated by validators, which are organizations that are running, and validators get paid in the Fuse token. Their main competitor, as far as we can surmise, really is one that we've already covered today. In fact, it's xDai, for all the reasons that we've already gone over. Here on their website, fuse.io, you'll be able to track some of the good news that they've been announcing. First of all, there's a new partnership with Rupiah Token, RIDT. So Rupiah Token and Fuse Protocol will aim to widen the reach, adoption, and integration of digital assets in the growing Indonesian local cryptocurrency landscape. You may have seen we covered that news the other day. There's also Fuse news in the form of Wikibank, which is a local organization in Seville, Spain. It is changing the way we are used to making donations, and Fuse is helping them to launch a digital payment wallet system and also creating a decentralized distribution system of donations in disadvantaged neighborhoods. Finally, we have Fuse Studio, and the Fuse Studio is getting developed aggressively. We can expect improved usability features, which will be developed. New stablecoins are going to be onboarded. A new token swap feature will be developed, and new fiat ramps are going to be added as well. Does Altcoin Buzz or any of the team members own Fuse? To the best of our knowledge, no. Obviously, there are a few of us working behind the scenes. Right now, we don't know of any of our team members or colleagues that own Fuse. Not yet, but hey, that may change in the near future. Like I said before, we're quite excited about it, but not buying it just yet. For some of those reasons that we mentioned as well at the outset of this entry in the list, we're kind of waiting to see what some of these numbers are here, market cap, circulating supply especially, but that'll come with time. It's still an exciting project overall. All right, everybody, so before we go to our fifth and final entry of the day, we have a few honorable mentions here in the form of some other projects, notably Chromia, ticker CHR, Cardia Chain, ticker KAI, Nash Exchange, ticker NEX, Digital Bits, ticker XDB, and finally, we've talked about them before quite extensively, Uptrend, ticker 1UP. But with that, guys, let's take a look at our final entry on the list today at number 5. It is StormX, ticker STMX. So, Storm Shop service gives users crypto rewards when they buy from over 500 partner stores, including eBay, Microsoft, Walmart, Target, Samsung, and GameStop. After making a purchase, users have the option of getting cryptocurrency back in the form of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or DAI. So this week, StormX got greenlit to operate in the USA, and this will be very important for adoption and movement of their platform. More information on this later. Last month, microtasking platform StormX recently announced a token swap and app rebrand. StormX is a microtasking platform that allows users to fill out surveys, watch ads, try applications, and buy merchandise for, quote, bolts, in-app currency redeemable for cryptocurrency. So they were founded back in 2015, and then the startup raised $32 million through an October 2017 ICO. The Storm token is the native currency of StormX's mobile app, where users can stake the tokens for better rewards. Also, last month, Bill Shihara, the founder and CEO of Bittrex crypto exchange, is joining the board of directors for Seattle-based blockchain startup StormX. According to an announcement from StormX, the addition of Shihara to the brand comes after the CEO invested, quote, an undisclosed sum in the company's latest equity round. So StormX does have some competitors. Lolly, Rakuten, and Honey is probably one that maybe has come to mind for a lot of you guys. So those are a few. There may be some others out there. You can also check out their website here, which we're displaying, stormx.io, for more information. They've been in the news as well. You can follow them at stormxio on Twitter here, tweeting just the other day, STMX is now listed on Voyager and back in the US. Without a proper US channel for nearly 2 years, we're back in our most popular region. US users can now easily buy STMX from Voyager and upgrade their reward levels in the StormXIO app. And you can read more about that development here on blog.stormtoken.com. So does the Altcoin Buzz team own any STMX? Actually, again, in this instance, no. We have yet to buy some, but we're keeping a close eye on this project. Guys, I'll just mention it one more time. None of this, of course, is financial advice. These are just our subjective opinions on projects that we really find interesting. We haven't really talked about investing, just kind of talking about what use cases these 5 individual projects represent, what problems they purport to be able to solve. And they're just going to be very interesting initiatives to follow with time. What do you guys think about our list? Would you add any additional projects to this list? If so, what are they? Let us know in the comments below, guys. But that about wraps it up for today. Do be sure you are following us for future lists on all the regular social media channels, and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Stay safe out there, everybody. Best of luck. If you do choose to invest, let us know your thoughts about our list. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.